Hello and welcome to Mr. Austin's Living Area, What Goes Into the Plan, Architectural CAD presentation. The objectives for this presentation are to understand concepts behind planning a living area, identify different characteristics of a living area, and enhance our vocabulary using architectural terminology. The three major sections of a house are the sleeping area, the service area, and the living area. Each one of these sections takes up 1/3 of the floor plan. So what's in a living area? A living area includes courtyards, decks, foyers, family rooms, living rooms, dining rooms, and special purpose or multi-purpose rooms. Living areas are categorized as portions of a house that most friends and guests will see. It's composed of 1/3 of the entire house and usually is used for family get-togethers, entertaining, or dining. The first room in the living area is the living room. This is a playroom, a TV room, a conversation place, a place to unwind, or a reading room. Usually, this room is located at the front of the house, to the left or to the right of the foyer. A common misconception is that the living room is just for show. A living room must be a functional room in the house. Standard sizes of a living room include 150 square feet for a small, 250 square feet for a medium, and 400 square feet or larger for a large. Some things to consider when designing your living room is what furniture is planned for the particular room or space, how often will the room be used, how many people are expected to use the room at the same time. Is it a multi-purpose room? Is the living room size in proportion with the rest of the house? A living room's location is also very important. Try to avoid through traffic. It also should be located on the ground level, where a door can be added for easy access to outdoor living. It is also a good idea to locate your living room near your dining room for convenience of entertainment. Windows are a very important part of any room in the house. Large windows in a living room provide a feeling of large spaces. The disadvantage to large windows is they are very energy inefficient. Small windows are much more energy efficient. However, small windows make the room appear to be smaller than it really is. The decor of a living room is the finishing touch. Modern living rooms should have colorful and inviting decor. Interior decorations of a house should mimic the exterior decorations. It would be rare to see a log cabin with very modern furniture on the interior. The second room in the living area is the dining room. This room is usually separated from the kitchen by a wall or a door. There are two different styles of plans for dining rooms. One is the open plan. This plan basically looks like a great room. There's no physical structure separating the dining room from the living room. The second style of dining room is called the closed plan. This is where a physical separation or wall secludes the dining room from the living room. For a dining room that fits 4 people comfortably, it must be at least a 10 by 12 room. For a medium-sized dining room, or for a table that sits 6 comfortably, you would want to extend the room to be 12 feet by 15 feet. For a large dining room, or for a table that sits 8 to 10 people, you would want to make your room no less than 14 feet by 18 feet. When arranging a dining room, leave space around the table for serving food. At least 2 feet of space from the chair to the wall. This way, people have enough space to sit down at the table and get up and get away from the table. The table should be centered in the room. and try to leave 32 inches of space between each piece of furniture. The dining room should be located adjacent from the kitchen and the living room. This makes it easy for entertaining. The decor of the dining room should fit the overall theme of the home. Bright, warm colors make it a very cheerful atmosphere. Luxuries such as crown molding, chair rail, and controlled lighting can also be desirable for the dining room. On to the entryway of the home. Entryways should be centrally located for easy access to multiple rooms of the house. Overhangs are usually put on the outside of the entryway to guard you from the elements. Inside of the entryway, you should have a foyer. A foyer acts as a place to meet guests, remove coats, and boots. Each foyer must contain a coat closet. The minimum size for a functional foyer is a 6-foot by 6-foot room. The next room in the living area is the family or recreation room. These are newer trend in home designs. The location of these rooms depends on owner's preference and available space within the house. Specialty rooms include offices, sunrooms, greenhouses, atriums, computer rooms are also included in the living area of a home. These rooms are usually located at the rear end of the home. Patios, porches, gazebos, and courtyards are also considered a part of the living area. Patios are an extension to the home on ground level. Usually, these are made from brick, cement, pressure-treated wood, or synthetic materials. Porches are above ground level and usually have a roof. If it does not have a roof, it's considered a deck. Courtyards are considered to be patios enclosed by 4 walls. Gazebos are like porches but detached from the house. This has been Mr. Austin with Living Area, What Goes Into the Plan Architectural CAD presentation. Thanks for joining me.